Mitchell, get off my screen. Get off my screen. Is it not a coinky-dink that the moment Abby is no longer present in the villa, you think that your partner is fake? Oh my. Get this man out of here. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Queenie. For those who don't know me, reviewing Love Island season 10 episode 45. Before I get into it, please make sure to like this video, subscribe and hit the bell, and leave a comment down below. All right, let's get into the episode itself. After the Grafties, Abby wants to talk to Scott. Scott is not bothered to have this conversation whatsoever. He would rather go and talk to his boys, but it's the conversation he has with his boys that is of interest to me.
Well, you go with the girls, Zach. I'm gonna go in with the boys. I'm gonna go in with the boys.
No, I don't think so. I think we should talk, you know, Scott.
I want to go there, Zach. I'm not gonna lie to you.
The only thing, you went a bit harsh on Whit.
No, but you know what?
No, but you know what it is? If someone went harsh on Ella, you wouldn't like it, do you know what I'm saying? If I was Ella B, some of the things he said, I would be a bit like,
yeah.
Whoa.
To be fair, now I'm starting to see maybe a little bit why Abby is so pissed off about the situation.
So even the guys in the villa make it a point to say Ella B should be looking at Mitch sideways because of the way that he has been speaking towards Abby. But when I said in the video, I'm looking at Ella sideways because she doesn't check Ty on the way that he talks to the women in the villa, I'm the problem. The people in the villa know that you should look at your partner weird if they talk to other people weird, because it is a testament to who they are. It might be who they are in totality, but it is something that you should take note of. The people in the villa are aware of that. Why aren't y'all? That is the concern for me. Now, I'm not saying Ella needs to cuss this man out in front of everybody. Absolutely not. But to this day, I'm yet to see her actually pull up Ty. Maybe they have and I missed it. And if that's the case, you guys let me know exactly when it happened. I don't want to hear no, maybe it happened and we didn't get to see it. Well, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about what we see in the show. I've yet to see it. I've yet to see her check him when he spoke to her crazy. She always comes back with her tail between her legs, and I'm just like, Ella, baby girl, like, I'm sorry. I get that Ty is cute. I get that Ty says that he has changed. I get the draw to him, absolutely. But the way he speaks to women, to me, is enough to say, this doesn't have to go any further. Ty speaks to Lock-In, and he tries to squash the beef that they have between them, which really isn't a beef between him and Ty. It's a beef between, no, hold on. It's not a beef between him and Lock-In, it's a beef between him and Whitney.
The whole telling your partner about what the boys have said back to you, I don't agree with.
Because you are someone that stands by the boys, equally so am I, but at the same time I stand by that if I'm with my partner, I'm going to chat to them.
Yeah.
And that is how I'm built.
Yeah. Whitney always says stuff and comes at people and just says her opinion all the time. But when it comes back at her, her back's up.
So Ty, you mean to tell me you've never told Ella the guy's business? You've never had a gist session with your partners? Oh, well, I guess this is his first relationship, so okay, fine. He's making it seem like people in relationships don't talk about things. And also, everybody in this villa talks about everybody. He says his issue with Whitney is that she always wants to chime in other people's situations. I know that ain't you talking. I know that ain't you talking, Ty. That is all you do. That is your whole MO. And I think that the man was salty that he didn't get more attention in the Grafties because we barely saw any footage of him. And he was in the beach hutch talking about, I'm ready to sweep up. I hope I see a lot about me. And he didn't see a lot. So what did he have to do? Insert himself in people's business. So like I said a few episodes ago, I'm pretty sure it was last week, the vim y'all have on social media for Whitney, when you think she's speaking out of line or out of turn, you need to keep that same energy with Ty, because more often than not, it's same. And another thing, to the people who are upset that I called Ty the rudest islander in the villa, I said what I said. I stand by. Y'all can't bully me out of my decision. That is what I said. Whitney is not here for Ty trying to apologize to her, but honestly, I do not blame her, because when you're in the heat of anger, it's probably not the best time to have a conversation where you're supposed to accept an apology, because you likely will not accept it.
I can't stand disrespectful men.
Whit?
I can't.
No, Whit.
if you don't do it now, I don't want to let this drag into tomorrow. I don't want to do it. So
No, we don't
by the
have
end of tonight, can we talk?
Yeah, 100%, yeah.
I was just in a moment, heated.
If you say you're my friend and vice versa, like hold it at high regard in every single form. Like, you know what I mean? Like, disrespect is up there for me, and let's respect each other.
I didn't mean to disrespect you.
When Whitney is ready to talk, Ty issues her an apology. And for me, yes, accept the apology if you genuinely feel like the apology was true. She's unsure if the apology was true, so I'm like, then maybe you shouldn't have accepted it. For me, this has happened one too many times. This has happened one too many times. Whether or not you feel like Whitney has been disrespectful, to me, it just, there's a higher weight that I put on men who talk to women the way that Ty has spoken to the women in this villa. And so, like, for me, it's too many transgressions to forgive. If Ella wants to stick beside her man, that's her business. If Whitney says, it's not a best friend thing after this villa, that's her business too. I would like to see Ty in the finals simply for the sake, and we know he'll be there, simply for the sake of a lot of the drama in the villa has been either facilitated or centered around him. So of course, we wouldn't have had a good season without him. But his behavior, to me, is not winning worthy. But I know how y'all be. Y'all look at the pretty eyes, y'all look at the struggle love, and y'all gonna vote for them to win regardless. Scott and Mitch try to hash out their situation, but Scott is like, I'm not apologizing for the knobhead thing because I meant it.
I called you a knobhead. I'm not going to apologise for that. I just thought in the moment you were being very, very unserious in a moment where a couple of couples were having a very serious sort of moment.
I was sat up there taking the piss of it. Don't call me a knobhead in front of everyone, because that were embarrassing.
I hear Mitch when he's saying, name calling for me is a no-go. I'm the same. I can have discourse with you, but as soon as you call me anything but a child of God, honey, you're trying to start a fight. You're trying to start a fight. And I'm not on TV, so I could wild out if I want to. Okay. I'm not with name calling either. However, Mitch loves to rile people up. Mitch loves to stand in his messiness. And I don't know if in his regular life he's never been checked on it, but in this villa with all these strong personalities, you're going to be called out. Because how you act like this self-entitled person that you are beyond repercussions is just not true. So yeah, maybe knobhead was a step too far. But I do appreciate that Scott was going to call out Mitch because nobody else was. Like, I'm so tired of Mitch. I know you guys like the drama that he brings and stuff, but like there's drama and then there's like a nuisance. And I feel like his presence in the villa now is just a nuisance. The next day, honestly, we have too many stories that are dragging on. We have the Mitch and Abby situation. It's an old story. Nobody cares about it. And Abby wanting Scott is really giving pity. It's giving pity, okay? They finally settled on the fact that they are better as friends. It took you this long. Scott's attraction to Abby was a lot more fervent. He had a lot more fervor, a lot more zeal, a lot more yearning for Abby when she was partnered up with somebody else. And once the chase was gone, he got complacent. And he was like, I don't know, I'm a slow burn. Now you're a slow burn. You do remember that the people who come into the villa have seen a portion of the show, right? She has seen how you interacted in your last coupling. Whether or not you are a slow burn, you are able to show a woman physical affection when there is genuine interest present. So I'm sorry, Scott. I have love for you, but you're talking some bull dookie. Like, you're talking some straight bull dookie. We know how you are when you have an interest in a woman. There's no interest for Abby. Maybe there once was, but there definitely isn't anymore. In the evening, Abby says she feels good about their friendship. Zach is still trying to convince himself that he likes Molly. I'm sorry. Every time he says that, I really like you. It's been almost 2 months. This is the stage we're still at. Okay. Lockett knows that he has no riz. Ella B is over Mitch's obsession with Abby, and they get a text about the dumping. So the couples in the bottom are Ella B and Mitch, Abby and Scott, and Molly and Zach, sweetie. I'm conflicted because do I root for Molly and Zach as a couple? No. But my disdain is a strong word. My dislike for Sammy is stronger than my indifference for Molly and Zach. I feel like, why? Why can't we get Sammy out? I would rather see Molly in the final, honestly. I would rather see Molly in the final than Sammy. Duh. Anyways, these are the couples at the bottom, and it's the Islanders who get to choose who goes home. Thank God. Because we know there is a small sector of people, and unfortunately they have a very loud voice, who were going to keep Scott in if they had any say in it. And the producers were saying, we need to cut this man out. We need to cut him out. He needs to go home. The man is in distress. Let him go back to his bed, touch some grass. You know, he don't want to be here no more, okay? After the recoupling, Molly and Zach are basically saying the public's opinion doesn't matter to them because they're happy to have found what they have found. Whatever it is that they have found, we don't know, but they're happy that they have found it.
Everyone is like looking at me as if to say like, but like, people are gonna think we're incomparable.
I'm here to find what I found. It's just that simple. So.
And we've got that.
Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I'm happy.
This is a direct quote. Whatever of whatever. Yes, Zach, that is the clearest I've heard you depict your relationship. Whatever. I don't know what this man is talking about when he talks about their connection. Molly has a lot more intentionality when describing where she wants things to go, how she's feeling in the moment. Zach, he's speaking a whole lot of nothing. And I don't know if Molly just isn't clocking in. I don't know if she genuinely is able to decipher what it is that Zach is giving her and we're just the ones who don't get it. I don't know. I just know that it's not making sense. At the end of the episode, they get another text. And the final dates are approaching. However, on the final dates, each couple has to say who they believe the least compatible couple is, right? Pretty certain it's going to be Ella B and Mitch, even before what Mitch just dropped on us. Why does man say he thinks that Ella B is fake?
I think Ella B's fake. The way Ella B's been moving, I feel like she's more bothered to be here than she is with me. There's giving energy and there's giving too much false energy. I feel like I've been getting that. I could be tripping, could be, but I don't think it's as real as everyone else's.
It is no coinky dink that only now, after Abby is gone, you're talking about Ella B is fake. And also, are you not fake for having this opinion about her and still entertaining this coupling instead of letting her know? Please, like Mitch, your game is so clear. It is so friggin' clear. He couldn't even wait for Molly, not Molly Jo, but we never know. He couldn't even wait for Abby to hit the trailers in the back of the villa before he started switching up on Ella B. You couldn't even hold it out. Like, the season finale is not too far away. You were so close. We don't really believe in your relationship, but at least you could have faked the funk. Oh my gosh. Immediately at Abby's departure, Ella's fake. All right. Anyways, you guys let me know your thoughts down below on this episode. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.